Okay, here we are with another modern matchup. I'm playing Death&Taxes, and my opponent is playing red-green Tron. Lost the roll here, so we're going to be on the draw now, we reckon. Yep. This is our opener. It's not amazing, but it's not the worst. As it turns out, he's Tron, Tech Edge, and Ghost Quarter are obviously going to do some work. Thalia's not bad. Phyrexian Revoker might be able to turn off a Karn or something. So yeah, not the worst. Just gonna lead off with the planes and play out the Student of Warfare. Could have left with the Ghost Quarter, but I didn't really want him to know what was going on. So he finds a Karn, so we know he's got that in hand. Just put that over here, and just drops a Chromatic Sphere. Obviously gonna have to Ghost Quarter here, so we're gonna take away his mine. Finds a forest, but it's not a big deal. And, hopefully he doesn't have another mine in hand. Drops the tower, draws a card, and then Pyroclasms away my Student of Warfare before all stirrings into a mine, which is very annoying. Fortunately we've got Tech Edge, but he's going to be able to play the Karn before we're able to get rid of that, his Tron. So as he does, he drops Karn, exiles my planes. I'm going to blow up the mine, and I'm going to have to rebuild, unfortunately. There's Relic. I'm going to play Vial, which if we can keep out will hopefully allow us to play creatures without having to drop any lands. He exiles a card from my hand, I get rid of the Arbiter, and then he puts Tron back online, rather annoyingly. I'm going to Tech Edge again, be mine. He sacks his Relic, draw a card, and we're not in the best of situations, seeing as though it's put us down on mana, having to get rid of all these things. Exiles Æther Vial with the Karn. Now I'm going to play my Revoker to turn off Karn, which is nice. Still want to kill off the Karn though, so I'm going to attack it for 2, and I'm going to play my Kitchen Finks. He scryings, finds a Grove, and plays Pyroclasm. Kitchen Finks persists, but unfortunately he's still able to +4 the Karn. We have to discard our Æther Vial, and not in a great situation to deal with his Karn, still. This game mainly revolves around trying to kill Karn, in all honesty. This falls again, have to get rid of our Thalia. Attack it for 5, down to 3. That Judge is familiar. At least he can no longer get things out of our hand, but yeah, he exiles the Karn there. He uses the Exile ability, killing off his Karn. Takes out the Serra Avenger, and then he drops another Karn, taking out the Finks. We can take the Karn down to 2, but that's not doing a great deal for us. And he's played an Eldrazi, which means he can probably search up a Eldrazi sometime soon. He carries on searching up stuff for reasons I don't really know. Fairly sure he could search up an Eldrazi anytime. Meanwhile, we just have a big Karn battle on our hands. I attack his Karn, but we're not really getting anywhere, since we're going to deal 4 to it, and he can +4 it each turn. He decides to finally use the Eye of Ugin and search something up. I'm going to play the Aven Mindcensor in response for stopping and finding it. Well, actually, yeah, I think he ends up finding a Worm Coil, despite playing the Mindcensor, which is unfortunate for us. He also drops an Oblivion Stone. So Worm Coil means that we can't really attack. Karn's still going to be online, and it's going to cause us trouble. And he's got an Oblivion Stone, which means that we're in quite a little bit of trouble. Kitchen Finks will come back, but he's going to get his Worm Coils back. He then urged Ancient Stirrings into another Worm Coil, and yeah. He's got his Karn online, he's got 2 Worm Coils, which means my attacks are terrible, and that pretty much wraps it up. Just concede here. There's no real way we're going to be able to do anything about this, and he can just Oblivion Stone, wiping away my flyers, which are the only things I can do. anything with. I suppose I could have tried to start attacking his life total, but we couldn't allow Khan to get too out of hand. He could have always just reset the game. I've had a ton of cards that he exiled with it, and so yeah, Khan basically took over the game, and we ended up losing that one.